Hi guys! Welcome sa Engineered Math Channel. Sa video na to ay tuturo ko sa inyo ang partial derivatives. So kung gusto niyo itong matutunan, just keep on watching. Okay, so this time ay tuturo ko naman sa inyo yung partial derivatives. So, itong partial derivatives, applicable siya kapag meron tayong functions of at least two variables. For example, kung meron tayong function of f of x, y, so ibig sabihin, in terms of x at y, yung ating equation for f of x, y, at dependent siya din sa dalawang variables na yon. So, pwede natin hanapin yung partial derivative nitong f of x, y with respect to x or with respect to y. So, meron tayong different notation sa partial derivative. So, pwede yung f sub x or f sub y. Ibig sabihin nito, hanapin natin yung partial derivative ng f of x, y with respect to x. Tapos, ibig sabihin naman nito is hanapin natin yung partial derivative ng f of x, y with respect to y. Or meron din yung symbol na partial derivative of f with respect to x or partial derivative of f with respect to y. So, same lang yun dito sa dalawa. Okay, so paano ba hinahanap yung partial derivative? So, kapag nagpa-partial derivative tayo with respect to a certain variable, i-derivative natin yung certain function na yon with respect to that variable. Ibig sabihin, i-treat natin as constant yung other variable doon sa function. Okay? So, sige, mag-solve tayo ng example para mas ma-illustrate natin. So, for the first one, we have, if f of x, y is equal to 4x cubed minus 3x squared, y squared, plus 2x plus 3y, find partial derivative of f with respect to x and partial derivative of f with respect to y. So, muna tayo sa partial derivative of f with respect to x. So, sabi ko, i-differentiate lang natin itong f of x, y with respect to x at iti-treat natin as constant yung other variable which is y. So, derivative natin term by term. So, anong derivative ng 4x cubed? So, power rule lang. So, 4 times 3 times x squared, right? Minus derivative ng 3x squared y squared. So, mapapansin nyo, this time, meron nang nakamultiply na variable y doon sa 3x squared which is itong y squared. Which is, sabi ko nga, dapat i-consider natin as constant. So, therefore, pwede natin igilid na lang itong y squared kasama nitong negative 3 kasi pareho silang considered as constant, right? So, minus 3y squared and then, ang i-derivative natin with respect to x is itong x squared lang. So, derivative ng x squared is just 2x. Plus, derivative ng 2x is 2 plus derivative nitong 3y. Since y nga is constant, pag differentiate natin siya is 0. So, therefore, our final answer is 4 times 3x squared or 12x squared minus 3y squared times 2x or 6xy squared plus 2. Okay? Then, para naman sa partial derivative of f with respect to y, we have, this time, titreat naman natin na constant yung other variable na x at magdi-differentiate tayo with respect to y. So, derivative natin itong 4x cubed. Dahil x is constant this time, derivative niya is 0. Minus, this time, sa 3x squared y squared, ang constant naman na considered is x squared. So, parang igigilid lang natin siya kasama ni 3. So, meron tayong 3x squared and then tsaka natin i-differentiate yung y squared which is 2y. Plus, derivative ni 2x, since x is constant, derivative niya is 0. Plus, derivative ni 3y is just 3. So, simplifying further, we have negative 6x squared y plus 3. Okay? Next, we have if f of x, y is equal to x over y cubed minus y over x cubed, find partial derivative of f with respect to x and partial derivative of f with respect to y. Okay, so same procedure. Hanapin muna natin yung partial derivative of f with respect to x. So, i-derivative natin na constant si y, then derivative natin yung f with respect to x. So, yung x over y cube, so si over y cube parang constant, so nakagilid lang, times derivative ni x is just 1. Minus, so this time yung y, constant ulit, gigilid ko, and then itong over x cube, gawin ko na lang x raised to negative 3. Para pag differentiate natin using power rule is negative 3 times x raised to negative 3 minus 1 or negative 4. So, simplifying further, we have 1 over y cubed So, negative times negative 3, positive 3, and then y over x to the 4th. Okay? Next, partial derivative naman ng f with respect to y. So, constant naman si x at magdi-differentiate tayo with respect to y. So, this time sa x over y cube, yung x is constant. So, gigilid ko lang, and then itong over y cube, gawin ko na lang ding y raised to negative 3 para pag differentiate natin using power formula, we have negative 3, y raised to negative 3 minus 1, or y raised to negative 4. Minus, so this time itong 1 over x cube is constant, so igigilid ko lang, and then differentiate natin yung y is simply 1. So simplifying further, we have negative 3x over y to the 4th minus 1 over x cube. Okay? Next we have, if f of x, comma y, comma z is equal to e raised to xy sin xz, find partial derivative of f with respect to x, partial derivative of f with respect to y, and partial derivative of f with respect to z. Okay, so this time, kung mapapansin nyo, meron na tayong function of 3 variables x, y, at z. Tapos pinapahanap yung partial derivative nitong f of x, y, z dun sa bawat variable x, y, at z. So, ganun pa rin naman yung concept kahit meron tayong tatlong variables. This time, kapag ino natin hanapin yung partial derivative ng f with respect to x, ititreat natin as constant yung other two variables na y at z. So, therefore, pag hinanap natin yung partial derivative nito, so meron tayong e raised to xy times sin xz. So, with respect to x tayo. So, product rule kasi product of two functions. So, dito muna tayo. Let's say, copy ko muna tong e raised to xy. Then, i-differentiate ko tong sin xz. Okay? So, mapapansin nyo, yung angle ng sin is xz. Which is, nag-differentiate tayo ngayon with respect to x, right? Itong z constant. So, therefore, pag differentiate natin to, derivative muna natin itong sin. Cosine, right? So, cosine xz. Times derivative pa nung angle nyo na xz chain rule, which is, parang derivative ng xz is, yung z is constant, so gigild ko lang, times derivative ng x na 1. So, parang z lang. Okay? Then, plus, this time, kakopy ko naman si sin xz, times derivative naman itong e raised to xy. So, this time, yung exponent naman nung base e natin is xy. Dapat, yung y i-treat natin as constant. So, pag differentiate natin itong e raised to xy, so, di ba, kakopy lang natin yon e raised to xy, times derivative nung exponent niya na xy, so chain rule. So, derivative ng xy, since yung y is constant, gigilid ko lang, times derivative ng x na just 1. So, therefore, parang times y lang. Okay, so simplify na lang natin further. We have, unahin ko na itong z, z e raised to xy cos xz, and then, unahin ko na rin itong y plus y e raised to xy sin xz. Okay? Next, partial derivative of f with respect to y. So, kung mapapansin nyo, yung sin xz na katabi ng e raised to xy is wala namang variable na y. Di tulad nitong partial derivative of f with respect to x, yung ginawa natin is nag-product rule pa tayo kasi parehong may x variable sa e raised to xy tsaka x variable sa sin xz. Pero this time, dahil yung sin x is walang variable y, parang constant lang siya. So, gigilid ko lang. Kasi si x at z is considered as constant, right, kapag with respect to y tayo. So, parang ito lang i-differentiate natin, e raised to xy, which is, yung x pa rin is constant. So, katulad dito, sa ginawa natin sa x, copy muna natin itong e raised to xy, then multiply sa derivative ng exponent ng xy. But this time, yung x is constant, so, copy ko lang si x, times derivative ng y na 1. So, parang times x lang. So, therefore, we have, unahin ko na si x, e raised to xy, then sin xz. So, therefore, this is the partial derivative of f with respect to y. Okay? Next, partial derivative of f with respect to z. Okay, so this time, mapansin nyo naman, dito sa e raised to xy, wala tayong z. So, therefore, pwede na lang natin siyang igilid as constant kasi yung x at y variable is iti-treat natin as constant kapag partial derivative tayo of f with respect to z. So, e raised to xy times, so ito lang i-differentiate natin kasi may involved na z sa sin xz, right? So, derivative muna natin si sin, we have cosine xz, then chain rule, derivative ni xz is, so this time, constant si x, so gigilid ko lang, times derivative ng z, which is 1, so parang times x lang. So, Rearranging, unahin ko na si x, then e raised to xy cos xz. So therefore, this is the final answer. Okay? Next, we have if z is equal to e raised to x over y sine x over y plus e raised to y cosine y over x, show that x partial derivative of z with respect to x plus y partial derivative of z with respect to y is equal to 0. Okay, so given daw this function of x and y, z, tapos meron daw tayong dapat i-prove na x times partial derivative of z with respect to x plus y partial derivative of z with respect to y is equal to 0. So, hanapin lang natin tong partial derivative of z with respect to x saka partial derivative of z with respect to y. Then, plug in natin dito sa equation para ma-verify natin kung equal nga ba sa 0. So, dito muna tayo sa partial derivative of z with respect to x. So, mapapansin nyo, parehong may x dito sa e tsaka sa sine. So, product rule. So, therefore, copy ko muna si e raised to xy times derivative ko tong sin x over y with respect to x as a constant si y. So, therefore, derivative ni sin is cosine, right? So, cosine x over y times derivative pa ng x over y is what? So, constant si y. So, parang 1 over y times derivative ng x na 1. So, parang times 1 over y lang. Plus, this time, copy ko naman si sin x over y times derivative naman ni e raised to x over y. So, e raised to x over y times derivative nung x over y, chain rule. So, constant si y. So, 1 over y times derivative ni x na 1. So, parang 1 over y. Okay? Plus, this time, ito naman, e raised to y over x times cosine y over x. So, ganun ulit. Product rule. So, copy ko muna si e raised to y over x times derivative ni cosine y over x. So, chain rule ulit. So, negative sine y over x times derivative ni y over x. So, this time, constant ulit si y. Gilid ko lang. Then, derivative ni 1 over x. So, x raised to negative 1 yan, right? So, parang negative x raised to negative 2. Plus, this time, kakopy ko naman si cosine y over x. Then, multiply sa derivative nitong e raised to y over x. So, copy mo na yon times derivative ni y over x is what? So, same lang dito, right? Y times negative x raised to negative 2. So, sige, medyo mahaba, pero simplify muna natin yung expression. So, we have, unahin ko tong 1 over y e raised to x over y times cosine x over y. And then, dito naman, unahin ko si 1 over y e raised to x over y sine x over y. And then, dito, so, magiging negative to, right? Ay, magiging positive na siya. Negative tas negative. So, parang y over x squared e raised to y over x times sine y over x. And then, eto negative. Minus y over x squared e raised to y over x cos y over x. So, wala naman tayong mako-combine, right? Okay, so this time dito naman tayo sa partial derivative of z with respect to y. So, this time, product rule ulit dito sa e raised to xy sin xy. So, copy ko muna si e raised to xy. Then, derivative natin si sin x over y is cosine x over y ulit times, so this time, constant si x. So, gigilid ko si x, then itong y magiging y raised to negative 1. Derivative niya is negative y negative 2. Right? Last, this time, copy ko naman si sin x over y. Derivative ko itong e raised to x over y with respect to y. So, copy ko muna e raised to xy times, so, ganun ulit. Constant si x times derivative ni y raised to negative 1 or equal siya sa negative y raised to negative 2. Okay? Plus, ito naman sa e raised to y over x times cosine y over x. So, product rule ulit. So, copy ko muna si e raised to y over x times derivative ko tong cosine y over x. So, negative sine y over x times derivative ni y over x, chain rule. So, this time, constant si 1 over x gilid ko times derivative ni y is just 1. Plus, this time, copy ko naman si cosine x over y. Then, derivative ko tong e raised to y over x. So, e raised to y over x times derivative ni y over x is Same lang, 1 over x times 1 or simply 1 over x. So, simplify ko So, unahin ko na tong x over y squared negative e raised to xy cosine x over y. Then, ito negative din. Negative x over y squared e raised to x over y sine xy. And then, minus, ito naman, 1 over x e raised to y over x sine y over x. Then, positive 1 over x e raised to y over x cosine. Sorry, dapat ito ay y over x, hindi x over y. Tama, di ba? Okay. So, plug in ngayon natin dito sa equation. So, i-multiply natin sa x, itong buong partial derivative of z with respect to x. Tapos, i-add natin sa partial derivative of z na nakamultiply sa y. So, sige. Pag minultiply ko to sa x lahat, anong mangyayari? May makakancel? So, dito, wala. So, distribute lang. So, magiging x over y e raised to x over y cosine x over y. Dito, distribute lang din. Plus x over y e raised to x over y sine x over y. Okay, tapos dito, makakancel yung isang x, right? So, y over x na lang. So, positive y over x e raised to y over x sine y over x. Sine y over x. Then, minus y over x e raised to y over x cosine y over x. Okay? Then, dito naman, i-multiply naman natin tong partial derivative of z with respect to y sa y. So, pag ginawa natin yon, dito makakancel yung y. So, magiging negative x over y e raised to x over y cosine x over y. Dito rin makakancel sa isang y minus x over y e raised to x over y sine x over y. Then, dito wala. Magkakaroon lang tayo ng y sa numerator. So, negative y over x e raised to y over x sine y over x. Then, plus, dito rin magkakaroon ng y over x e raised to y over x cosine y over x. So, check nga natin kung magka-cancel out lahat ito para maging 0. So, dapat ito may ka-pair na negative niya. Meron ba? Ito. So, cancel. Tapos, ito dapat may ka-pair din na negative x over y. Ito. Cancel nga. Ito dapat may ka-pair din na negative ba to? Positive. Positive. So, dapat may ka-pair na negative. Ito, ka-pair nga. So, cancel. And then ito, automatic dapat may ka-pair na positive y over x e raised to yx cos yx. Okay. So, therefore, tama na. Equal siya sa 0. Na-prove natin. Okay? So, I think that's it for this video, partial derivative. So, ganun lang kapag nagpa-partial derivative kayo with respect to a certain variable, dapat iti-treat nyo na constant yung other variables than the considered variable kung saan kayo with respect na nagpa-partial derivative. Okay? So, sana ay may natutunan kayo sa video na to at maraming salamat sa panunood.